In Georgia, a judge will hear arguments tomorrow on whether or not to release a grand jury report following a probe into efforts by former President Donald Trump to overturn the 2020 election results. The panel was looking into whether Trump or his allies broke any laws in the aftermath of the presidential election. A Fulton County judge dissolved the grand jury after it completed a full report on its investigation earlier this month. So for more on this, I want to bring in Tamar Hallerman. She's a senior reporter for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. So let's talk about this. But first off, because there are a number of different investigations in and around the election and the former president, I want you to sort of bring us up to speed. What led to this investigation? What were the parameters? What were the sort of the marching orders for the grand jury?
Sure. Well, this investigation was launched almost 2 years ago by what was then Fulton County's brand new district attorney, Fani Willis. And she started this probe specifically looking at this infamous leaked phone call in January of 2021 between then President Donald Trump and Brad Raffensperger, the Secretary of State in Georgia. But since then, court filings have shown just how much this probe has expanded. She's looking at testimony that Rudy Giuliani and other allies gave to Georgia lawmakers in December of 2020, the appointment of a fake slate of electors here in Georgia, Republican electors, as well as the data breach in Coffee County, Georgia, of elections data, and it's expanded far beyond that. She asked for the help of a special grand jury more than a year ago because she mentioned the DA that she was having issues getting more than 30 witnesses to testify without a subpoena. So that grand jury spent about 8 months working, sending out dozens of subpoenas to folks in Georgia and across the country. They've been collecting evidence, and now this report will lay out what they found, as well as any potential, if they can agree, any potential charges that they think should be brought.
All right. So then I was sort of surprised to hear that there's a debate over whether or not this report should be made public. What is the likelihood that the report will be made public, and what could happen afterwards?
We're expecting this report to be made public at some point. There's just a question of when that will happen, how much we'll be able to see. It's possible that the judge overseeing this case will allow this report to remain private, at least for now, in order to give the DA time to kind of get her ducks in a row if she wants to end up indicting anybody, or at least seek an indictment before a regular grand jury. There is also a very old case here in Georgia, some 60 years ago, that says you can't impugn the character of a public official in a document that's not an indictment. And because this is a special grand jury that does not have the power to indict, names might be redacted out of the final report if the grand jury recommended indicting anyone.
That is interesting. So that leads me to sort of my next question. Aside from the former president, you said that the investigation has expanded quite a bit. I mean, could we see people charged if the grand jury says it's probably a good idea to indict?
Absolutely. And it gives the DA political cover. If the grand jury recommends indicting folks, she can then turn around and say, hey, I'm following the will of these Fulton County residents who've spent 8 months looking into this. It's not just because I'm a Democrat and we've been looking into Republicans for the last 8 months. So it would be a really strong indication if this grand jury recommends anything. But you're absolutely right, Anne Marie. This is far more than the former president. We know that his former personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, has been considered a target, as well as all 16 of these fake Republican electors here in Georgia. So it'll be interesting to see if they recommend any indictments and how broad they recommend going here. Do they start enveloping all sorts of people in the former president's inner circle, or do they keep it much more narrow, or maybe they decide that no one should be charged with a crime?
What precedents could be set following the outcome of this report being released when we, consider future elections?
Sure. I mean, it's pretty unheard of to have a former president indicted for a crime. It's never happened in the history of the United States. So obviously that's huge. And to have a local DA, not the Justice Department that's super well resourced, but a local DA looking at state laws to go after a former president, that's pretty unprecedented. Fulton County is a very big county. She's more well resourced than your average district attorney, but still, it's very much a David versus Goliath story here in Georgia, and something worth watching.
Tamar Hallerman, thank you so much.
Thank you.